Abraham is a pivotal figure in the history of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. His pivotal role in the religious narratives has had a lasting impact throughout the centuries. Abraham, originally known as Abram, is believed to have lived in the ancient city of Ur in Mesopotamia around 2000 BC. Abraham's journey and legacy are primarily documented in the book of Genesis. According to the biblical account, he was the son of Terah and the husband of Sarah. Since Abraham and Sarah initially had no children, Abraham contemplated leaving his inheritance to a trusted servant. God, however, assured him of a son and heir. When Abraham reached the age of 86, Sarah proposed a practical solution. They could have a child through Sarah's servant, Hagar. Hagar became pregnant, and eventually Ishmael was born. Unfortunately, this arrangement led to discord between Hagar and Sarah rather than the happiness that they hoped for. Nevertheless, God observed Hagar's suffering and promised that even though Ishmael was not the child promised to Abraham, he would still make Ishmael descendants into a great nation. 3 visitors informed Abraham that he would have a son. Sarah, however, doubted this possibility due to her age. Nevertheless, she did indeed conceive and gave birth to a son named Isaac. Following Sarah's passing, Abraham later married Keturah, who bore him 6 sons. Abraham's unwavering faith and obedience to God's commandments are central themes in his story. He is often regarded as the father of faith because of his willingness to follow God's guidance, even when faced with difficult and challenging circumstances. Perhaps the most famous example of this faith is in the story of Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son Isaac in obedience to God's command. According to the Bible, God ultimately provided a ram for the sacrifice, sparing Isaac's life and reaffirming his covenant with Abraham. One of the key events in Abraham's life is his divine calling by God. According to religious texts, God commanded Abraham to leave his homeland and travel to a land that he promised to give Abraham's descendants. This journey, known as the Call of Abraham, marked the beginning of a profound spiritual journey that would have a lasting impact on the course of human history. Abraham's significance extends beyond his personal journey of faith. He is considered the patriarch of 3 major monolithic religions. In Judaism, he is referred to as the father of the Jewish people, and his covenant with God forms the foundation of the Jewish faith and identity. In Christianity, Abraham is seen as a symbol of faith and a precursor of the coming of Jesus Christ. The New Testament describes how believers, both Jewish and Gentile, are considered children of Abraham through faith. Judaism and Christianity are historically derived from Abraham and his son Isaac. In Islam, Abraham is recognized as a prophet. The Quran acknowledges his unwavering devotion to God and his role in establishing the Kaaba in Mecca, which is central in the Islamic pilgrimage of Hajj. The Islamic religion is traced through the roots of Abraham and his son Ishmael. Abraham's legacy also extends to his descendants. According to religious texts, God promised Abraham that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky and that they would inherit the promised land. This promise is seen as the foundation of the Jewish connection to the land of Israel and holds deep religious and historical significance. Abraham is a central and revered figure in the religious traditions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. His story, marked by faith, obedience, and a divine calling, has left a lasting mark on the beliefs and histories of these faiths. His legacy as the father of faith continues to inspire and guide millions of people around the world today. Thanks for listening to Uncommon Wisdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future episodes.